Hamsters are some of the cutest and most energetic little creatures you can have as pets. With their chubby cheeks, tiny paws, and curious personalities, they have a way of making people fall in love with them instantly. Whether they are stuffing their faces with food, running aimlessly on their exercise wheels, or burrowing deep into their bedding, hamsters are always up to something. Despite their small size, these little rodents have a lot of interesting traits that make them fascinating to watch and care for. One of the most adorable things about hamsters is their cheek pouches. These pouches stretch all the way back to their shoulders, allowing them to store a surprising amount of food. If you've ever seen a hamster stuffing its face, you know how amusing it is to watch. They do this because, in the wild, hamsters have to collect and store food for later. Even pet hamsters keep this instinct and will often hide food around their cages, just in case they need it later. Hamsters are also nocturnal, which means they are most active at night. If you've ever owned one, you might have been kept awake by the sound of their exercise wheel spinning at full speed. These tiny creatures love to run, and in the wild, they can cover miles every night in search of food. That's why it's important to give pet hamsters a wheel to keep them happy and healthy. Without one, they can become bored and restless. Despite their small size, hamsters can be quite independent. Unlike dogs or cats, they don't require constant attention, but they do enjoy exploring and playing. They love tunnels, hideouts, and anything they can climb on. Providing them with an enriching environment keeps them entertained and prevents stress. Some hamsters even learn to recognize their owners and will come to the front of their cage when they hear a familiar voice. Hamsters come in different breeds, with Syrian hamsters being the most popular. These are the larger, golden brown hamsters that most people picture when they think of pet hamsters. Then there are dwarf hamsters, which are much smaller and come in different varieties, like Roborovsky, Campbell's, and Winter White. Each type has its own personality and care needs, but all of them share that same adorable charm. One important thing to know about hamsters is that they can be territorial. Syrian hamsters, in particular, are solitary animals and should never be housed together, as they will fight. Dwarf hamsters, on the other hand, can sometimes live in pairs if introduced properly. Knowing the personality of your hamster is key to making sure it has a happy and comfortable home. Hamsters may be small, but they bring a lot of joy into people's lives. Whether you love watching them run, dig, or simply nap in the cutest positions, these little furballs have a way of making even the toughest day a little brighter.